Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode of Soldiers Talk the Podcast. I'm your host, Staff Sergeant McPherson, and on this show we discuss military topics with current and prior service members. Okay, so today you guys, I'm basically gonna be letting you guys know how to make sure you're addressing certain individuals the right way, and making sure that you are carrying yourself in a manner to where they don't feel disrespected in any type of way. Make sure you guys tune into this video. Okay, so before we get started, make sure you guys like the video. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys share the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. So, like I was saying, so when I say like making sure that you guys are properly greeting people that might outrank you, you know what I'm saying? So I had an incident not too long ago, you know what I'm saying, where I basically went to another unit, right? So I basically went to another unit. I didn't know where I was going, you know what I'm saying? You know, you guys know that I'm a 92 Yankee, so we transfer equipment and stuff like that to different units. So what I did was I went to found the unit, you know what I'm saying? This is my first time going to the unit, so I went there myself, but I didn't know where I was going. So I ended up finding an S4 office in this particular unit. And when I walked into the S4 office, one of the NCOs in there was like, this is the PBO right here. So I walked up to the warrant officer and was like, hey, how you doing? I really don't remember exactly what I said, but I know I wasn't disrespectful I wasn't disrespectful in no type of way. So I walked up to her. I was like, we got a lateral transfer coming to y'all unit. Do you have a POC or anything like that where I can get in contact so we can get this lateral transfer done, right? So the whole time I'm talking to her, she didn't like tell me you didn't being disrespectful towards me. It was just like a normal conversation. She didn't say anything to me about my customs and courtesies. She didn't give me a on the spot correction as a good NCO would do. She didn't tell me anything. She was just having a normal conversation. She was nice. So I was like, Chief, can you email me? That way I can have your email. When I get back to the office, I can have your email and I can send you an email. That way, you know, we can have some form of communication. You know what I mean? So she was typing up on a computer. She was like, what's your email? What's your first name? And I gave her my first name and she typed it up and stuff like that. So she was like, oh, okay, I'm about to send it right now. So I walked out the door, headed back to my unit, right? So I got to my unit, and the first thing I go to my office, and the first thing my commander tell me is that a chief sent the email about you saying that you was disrespectful, you didn't have the right customs and courtesies, you done this and that. It was just a negative email that she sent my leadership without I wasn't even knowing. I didn't even know anything about it until I got back to the unit. So this video is basically telling you guys, you never know what somebody is, you never know what somebody might be thinking while you addressing them or anything like that. So you want to make sure that you are doing all the customs and courtesies, because what I learned was that you have to separate the soldier from the person, right? Of course, me as a person, I'm the same person in uniform and out of uniform. I'm just basically the same person, but it's a difference. I'm learning the difference to where like you can't be yourself in uniform sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You can't address everybody how you would address them, like if you were to see them at a store or anything like that. You have to make sure you call them by, make sure you have the proper customs and courtesies, make sure you are going to parade rest, and just, some people, they take that stuff seriously. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not too picky about that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, when soldiers go to parade rest, for me, I automatically tell them to relax. You know what I'm saying? But I do recognize the respect. I do appreciate the respect. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want them standing there at parade rest and being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? But you do have some other NCOs and other leaders who don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? They want you to stand there, and you know what I'm saying? They it make them feel like they somebody. You know what I mean? So, you guys got any comments about that? Let me know. Of course, now I'm not here saying, yeah, that's. But the main point of this video is basically letting you guys know knowing how to separate yourself outside of uniform and make sure you are you have the proper customs and courtesies when you're addressing senior NCOs or officers or anything like that. Make sure you guys are calling these people ma'am, sir. Make sure you guys are going to parade rest and giving these NCOs and officers the proper respect. Even though you may feel like you're a respectful person, sometimes it's not enough for certain people. You have to make sure you are saying these things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's the purpose of this video, guys. Make sure you guys are doing the proper customs and courtesies. Before I leave today, I'm gonna make sure I put a link to both of my books in the description. So I have both of my books right here. Make sure you guys go get it. I'm gonna put both the links to both of them in the description, in the comment section. So, and another thing, the merch is finally in, you guys. This is the merch that I'm wearing right now. Hopefully you guys like it. I got this color. I got a tan color. I thought I should have brought it in here, but you if you go to the page, you will see it on my on the page. The different colors of merch that I got. Hopefully you guys like it. This has been another episode of Soldiers Talk the Podcast, and I see you guys in formation.